Anthony Yarde loved it. He's still with us. I said he could go. He wants to stay. No, I'm happy for you to stay. Mr. Anthony Yarde, only 10 minutes. Might as well stay as well. Ade Oladipo, Simon Jordan, Spencer Oliver, and Anthony Yarde. Let's quickly get this man in. He's been waiting for us patiently, and that's the trainer of Buddy McGirt, the trainer of Dillian Whyte, the trainer of Callum Smith, the trainer of so many good fighters at the moment. Buddy McGirt joins us now. Buddy, how are you, sir?
I can't complain. How's everything?
Nothing much. Buddy, how's the obvious question? How's Dillian looking right now? Obviously, look, the last time we saw Dillian, I think to his own, he himself said he didn't look great against Ebenezer Tete. We wanted to see the fight against Joe Joyce. That would have been a good sort of barometer as to where he is. You know where he is. How is he?
He's doing great. You know, to be honest with you, he has a different mindset in this fight than he had with the Tete fight. You know what I mean? I think, you know, when you're fighting at different levels, sometimes your mental attitude is different, and he understands the importance of this fight here. You know what I mean? This is, you know, make or break.
Yeah, he does recognise, Buddy, doesn't he, that it's his last chance saloon. He's going against this young, hungry wolf. He calls himself the old wolf, and he must deliver here. He hasn't looked particularly good since losing to Tyson Fury back in 2022. He said that was down to training issues. He was not in any sort of shape. What sort of shape is he in now?
Well, listen, he's in great shape, you know, right now, and I think a lot of it right now is just his mental state of mind and what he has to do on the 16th to you know, take care of business.
From your standpoint, Buddy, look, again, you've been there and done it as a fighter. You've been there and done it as a trainer as well. When you do have someone like Dillian that's taken on the young wolf now, the young lion, and let's be honest, Dillian's been picked here as almost like lamb to slaughter. What do you do in terms of your training to get Dillian prepared for someone as young and as ferocious and as good as Moses?
Well, you know, I think a lot of it has to do with his mental state of mind. I think if you go in there with doubt, you know, you're going to perform in such a way. But his mental state of mind is great. You know what I mean? He's been working hard. I mean, than I've seen him work in the last couple of years, because I think he understands the importance of this fight. I mean, what it means to him in his career. So, you know, it's all about now going out now, and it's like all about bullets and gun smoke, nuts and guts.
Buddy, Moses has been 11 rounds in his last 8 contests, so he's getting rid of people very, very early. He's dangerous early on. Dillian obviously recognised that. He has that experience. Is the game plan here to take Moses into those later rounds where we've not really seen him, and that's where his weakness could be?
Of course. I mean, if you try to go out there and blast him out, you're playing into his hands, because he's young, he's fast, and he can punch. So sometimes you gotta walk him down.
You've been part of the Dillian Whyte team now. Dillian Whyte joined you, right? He left Mark Tibbs and said, okay, I need Buddy McGirt. You've been part of the team for a while. Do you have any say on the opponent? Now, does he come to you, for example, and say, look, okay, this is what we want to do, and then you can kind of give him guidance? Or is it a case of, this is the opponent, get me ready for this opponent, Buddy?
Well, you know, it's like this. In a situation like this, when they come to you, you know, he said to me, listen, Buddy, this is what they're putting on the table for me. I said, so what do you want to do? I mean, I don't want to say, yeah, and you're not feeling it. You know, I want to see what you're feeling. And he goes, I got to go for it. So, all right, let's go. You know, we're a team. So if that's what we got to do, that's what we got to do. I mean, if we got to go through this hailstorm to get to the other side of the we got to do what we got to do.
Buddy, I saw something the other day, and I don't believe you. I want to pull you up on it. I think I saw that you said you haven't seen Moses box before, and you don't watch your opponent's box. But I don't believe you, Buddy. I don't believe you.
I swear to you. I will not lie to you.
Why? Why not? Because I understand when fighters say that, but I've never heard a trainer say it before.
Because, okay, how can I gotta try to find a nice way to put this.
Without swearing.
No, it's not even the swearing part. Because of when someone goes to war, right? Sometimes you don't have time to study your enemy, correct?
Correct.
So you gotta make adjustments. When Hannibal conquered Europe, how did they expect Hannibal to get from Africa?
Yeah, but
they expected him to come across on the boats, correct?
Yep.
What did Hannibal do? He fooled their ass. He came through the Alps. They didn't prepare for that. So I'm a believer that if you prepare for any and everything, when you come out, you make the adjustments as the fight go along.
But, Buddy, with all the talk surrounding this young man and, talking about him being the next dominant figure in the heavyweight division and his explosive punch power, etc., and being compared to a young Mike Tyson and all of that sort of stuff, surely Dillian's going to have to make these adjustments because he's older, that he's at that stage of his career where he may have slowed down a little bit. So surely it would be of an advantage to study this young kid to go, let's just see how he approaches fights, how he comes out, see if we can set some sort of traps or whatnot. Surely that would be an advantage.
I've never studied anybody that trained opponents. And when I was fighting, I had to study my opponents. I did what I had to do to get in shape and get prepared for war. And like you said, Dillian has been there already. So if we got to make adjustments, we make them.
Not long left, buddy.
So,
sorry, buddy.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, not long left until the fight. When do you travel over to Saudi? When do you start to get acclimated to it? Because he's been there differently.
We got to Saudi this morning.
Oh, you're there now, yeah?
Yeah, I'm in Saudi now, yeah. We
Okay.
got here this morning. We got in like around 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Should be a good one, buddy. Look, we wish you all the best. Again, fantastic trainer.
It.
What you've done with so many fighters over the years has been fantastic. And this might be one of the biggest ones for you. Biggest victory.
Oh, yeah. Hey, if Mr. Yarde is still in the studio, tell him I said I wish him the best of luck on his championship fight.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? God bless, man. You got all the tools. Just got to go handle your business.
That's it.
Buddy McGirt, they're always a character. I always find these American trainers characters,
Yeah, Buddy, he's a nice guy, man.
And he's good training. Look what he's done with Callum Smith as well, by the way.
Great fighter, two-weight world champion as well, back in the day when there was some serious fighters around. The guy could fight, man, so he does know the game. Not sure I agree with, though, if you're the trainer, not studying the opponent. I understand because that was his mindset as a fighter, but the fighter and the trainer sort of totally slightly
that's what I said.
different.
I can understand how fighters don't want to do it, but trainers, I'm like, if there's an advantage there, go and watch the tape.
Yeah, where's the tactics?
Yeah, go and watch the tape. Yeah, referencing Hannibal. I mean, there were no tapes back then, so if there's tapes available, you might want to use them. Apologies for any bad language you might have heard as well from Buddy McGirt there as well. Anthony, again, good luck.
Thank you.
Wish you all the best and luck in the world. I think you can beat this man, David Benavidez, if you bring your best foot forward. Simon, it's been fantastic with you for the last 10 days or so.
Good man. Well done.
Spence Oliver, thank you very much
you, mate.
as well, sir. Where are you next, Spence? You always seem to be everywhere.
I'm off Sunday to Saudi.
There you go. See, always somewhere, isn't he? Always
Are
somewhere.
you there?
I am there.
Oh, right.
I'm always somewhere as well. All right, up next is Paul Hawksby and Alex Brooker.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.